It is playoff time in the C division, and we go to the number 2 and 3 seeds. It is Zambronies against the Tropical Depression. Welcome to RSHL. Daniel Wilson here. Well, the playoffs are underway, and we already have our first casualty in the wildcard game. Border Patrol eliminated from the playoffs, as the Labatt Blues will be moving on to face the Mighty Viking Devils, the number 1 seed for the C division. And of course, the A-B division already has their final set, Blue Moose and the Blackout, which we'll have a little bit later. But right now, these two teams it's going to be a fierce battle. After a hard-fought loss last week, Zambronies looking to prove their potential. They're trying to look for another finals run, so they're going to be doing. This is going to be the team to try to show off their skill. Let's go to the breakdown, and we'll start with the Zambronies. I'm going to watch for Dave Bingham this time. He is second on the points board for the Zambronies, 4 goals, 4 assists. So I want to see if he can shine all over the floor, whether it is passing or whether he's going to go up close to the net. The team chemistry is looking pretty good for the team, but again, the defensive turnovers is ones that they're going to have to watch for, as they seem to be turning the ball quite a lot lately, especially from last week's game. For the Tropical Depression, and we're going to watch for Tim Corrigan, points leader, 9 goals, 4 assists, and in fact has 3 of the game-winning goals over the season for the Tropical Depression. Strengths of the team chemistry, long-time buddies. They really know how to put it on, especially when you have a few new players on the team. So far, I haven't seen any weaknesses. But let's see if self-control is going to be an issue for this game. They've gotten better over it, but we'll see if it decides to rear its ugly head. All right, one of these teams is moving on to the finals, and the ball drop is next. The officials for tonight's game is going to be Brian Hooks as center. It looks like Mel Lewis will be joining him on the boards. Tim Corrigan and Chris Martinez will be facing off on the opening draw. Make sure everything is set. And the winner of this game will go on to the final to face either Mighty Viking Devils or Labatt Blues, which will be determined a little later today. And off we go in this semifinal round, and looking for a quick score, the number 0, Ryan Erdman. Here's an attempted shot by Dave Story, couldn't quite get it off. Down it goes, and back down the floor. Hankinson will come out and will slot it away. A lob pass. And getting around was the number 10, Caleb Cross. All the way they go. Holding on is Davis Farrell trying to pass across. Intercepted by Cross, but here's a chance. Here's a shot. Oh, just missed it above the corner. Corrigan on the right circle tries to shot. That is blocked. Trying to hold it in. It's Erdman. Corrigan on the right corner will decide to play behind the net. And he's looking at the number 66, which will be Kevin Welsh. They'll decide to play it back around. Taken up by Farrell. Back over to Corrigan on the right circle. Tries a shot. That is blocked. Tries the center again. Intended for Corrigan. Intercepted. And he'll drop it off for Caleb Cross, but a little too weak of a pass. Glove save, and it is stuck in his leg pad and is forced to hold on. Toss up, and it looks like it's going to go to the Depression. Shot that got tipped on the way. A close-up shot that is saved by Hankinson. still holding on, and that shot goes wide. Just nearly took our official with it. Bingham trying to get through. Getting it across the line. They're still onside. I didn't see the hand raised. Back the other way they go. It's Tim Kratzke over to Bingham. Try to protect that ball. Unable. Erdman gets it for the depression. Upwards. Gets it to Hess. We'll play across the number 32. Ron Heck tries to center up. Knocked away. Here's Dave Bingham on a 2-on-1 the other way. Along with is number 12 man's Farrell shot and is a save. Great play by Kratzke and Bingham on the 2-on-1. And as always, Jim Tribus staying on his A game. Knocking around it is going to be Kyle Fox. Tries to play it up, knocked in by Doyle. And on the pad of Tribus will drop it off. Aquilano plays upward, knocked back in on the other side. They'll just dump it back down the floor. No icing on this play. Hankinson takes a look, looking at Hecht, and now plays up to Bingham. Bingham takes a poke check going down, and the refs are not going to buy that one. And back over to Jesse Sharon, tries to pass across, nobody there. Kratzke will play it back behind the net and will be picked up by Bill Nowicki. Will try to play it up to Hecht, but this misses him and will go for icing.
Hi guys, yellow. Got it in there. It's more than
Tries a shot from the point, got blocked on the way. It will be picked up by Sean Brennan. Around behind the net. Here's a 2-on-2 for the depression. They'll just dump it to left corner. Hankinson's going to go the aggressive route and play it away. But he's got to get back in the net quickly. Shot saved by Hankinson.
Nice, Harley. Green, you got to back him up.
Hankinson had to hurry back to the net after that aggressive play, but got back in the nick of time for the shot from Corrigan. And back to Nowicki. We'll play it back towards the corner. Will be picked up by Fox. That's Kupalias actually. Here's Corrigan. That shot goes wide. It will be picked up by Erdman. And following him is Dave Story. Digging for it, and we'll play it back to Elias. Centers. Went off some feet. Back to Story in the corner along with Erdman. Picked up by Corrigan outside the slot. He scores! Tim Corrigan! Another goal to his credit, and that will be his 10th of the season. Tim Corrigan, his double digits in the goal column. And when you pair him up with Joey Dragonette, they are a dangerous duo. With Dragonette second in the points column for the depression. Behind the net will be picked up by Michael Smith. Knocked away, here's a chance, but interrupted by one of the defensemen. And now a 2-on-0. If he can beat Doyle, he scores! So they say it's Joey Dragonette. So a quick 2 goals from the duo of Corrigan and Dragonette. And now the Zambronies trying to get back on quickly. Tries to pass up, intercepted, but right back to the point with Aiden Carroll, but back across the line it goes. And he'll just push it back out and force everybody to get back on side. Sparks drops it off. Play it across. Tries to center up, intercepted by Doyle. Now the number 24, Ryan Coyne. A good veteran of the team tries to center up, and an open chance here, backhand, and stopped by Tribus. That was a hard shot to get off on such a wide angle, especially on a backhand. And Tribus getting the pad down. And tie up, it's going to go to Coyne. Shot blocked. Here is Fox. Gets around one, but an offside called against the depression. And it'll be back to the depression. Here's a shot and covered up by Tribus. A great shot by Caleb Cross. Toss up, it'll go to the depression. Knocked around as it'll be back over to Dave Bingham. Tries center up, back to Story, winds up, holds, tries to pass, and going down was Heck, but that was by his own merit. Backhand across by Jesse Sharon. It'll be back over to Kratzky. Off his stick and back the other way. Heck trying to recover, but it's Dave Bingham. Shot wide of the net. Picked up by Jesse Sharon. Backhanded. Knocked away. Sharon again. Shot blocked. Up in the air. Oh, gotta watch it. Oh, he's going to get called for a high stick here. The blade came up above the shoulder. That was enough for Brian Hooks to make the call. .454 is the time of the penalty.
You guys figure out what's going on.
And Zambronies trying to get right to the penalty kill and stepped on his stick, but he's not going to get any call from that. Aquilano's shot, and didn't get all of it, but it'll be back to Nowicki. Nowicki with a shot, slow roller going behind the net. Heck will pick it up, try center, intercepted by Story. Trying to find some control so he can get it out. Banks off the boards, but that's not enough. Aquilano banks off to Corrigan. Corrigan a shot, trying to tip. Oh, and just a little too high of an angle, and that's nared out of the air by Hankinson. Back to Aquilano. Holds, shot, and got someone up high, but he will clear it out of the zone. Yeah, that caught Matt Zawalik up in the face mask. And back to Carroll, who will hold on and will smartly play it back out. 50 seconds remaining on the penalty. Off the boards, back over. Tries to get it upwards. Ehrman couldn't quite get it through. Back and forth they go. They do get it back in. And they will finally get it out of the zone. It's tipped off a stick. Back out it goes. Aquilano back to Corrigan. Centers. Here's Elias and a stick save by Hankinson. Holding, and now we'll try to clear it. Blocked by Corrigan. Second attempt, still can't get it out. Tries to get it back to Corrigan, and they will get it out. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty as Mayers tries to move in, but will be picked up by Erdman the other way.
5.
Here is Fox. Tries to poke it away. Tries a shot and a stick save as Sharon gets out of the box. They're going to have to be careful here as they were in the middle of a change as the ball was coming their way. Tries to center up. A lot of traffic in the slot, and they will try to get it out. They will. Dragonet upwards. Fox shot, saved by Hankinson, and that was a hard rebound as Erdman tried the shot but whiffed it. And the other way they go is Martinez, and it looks like it's Dragonet to the corner. Martinez just trying to hold on for control, looking for support. And we'll get it in the form of Caleb Cross. Dragonet tries to clear again, and this time back up to Erdman. And look out, here comes Cross, but he will get the pass off in time. And Story takes a poke from Fox. There's a shot saved by Hankinson. And shot coming from Kyle Fox. Tried a shot, that's blocked. And Cross just managed to keep the stick down. Blows up, interrupted, and just barely grazed the outside post. Coin. Right circle, centers up for Martinez, backhand off the outside of the net. We'll try to clear. Cross intercepts. Just fighting him off, tries to clear, intercepted by Story. Story with the shot, that is blocked. Tries to clear up again. This time gets around Story, 2-on-1. Holding out the right circle, going up close, backhand, he scores! With about a minute remaining, the intrusive depression already have the 3-0 lead. It is Dragonet again. So he's already got 2 for the game. With 35 seconds remaining in the period, as Hankinson just puts it away, and a 3-on-2 the other way, with Martinez splits a D, chance, save! Tries to center up and went off at Tribus. Tried again, this time back to Doyle. Tries a shot, that's blocked by Hess. Hess clears it out, 13 seconds. Maybe another one for Hecht. That is saved by Hankinson. With 7 seconds remaining, they got time for one more shot if they can get control back. Coin. Behind the net, wrap around, not in time. So 3 goals on the board, all belonging to one nest. Depression up, 3-0. They're ready for the second period. Depression up 3-0. But don't count the Zambronies out yet, because as you remember from last week, they came back from 4 goals down, albeit just a little short of winning, but they can come back from 3 goals, so let's not count them out yet. Hankinson, again the aggressive route, and is now forced back to the net. Fox, left circle, now we'll walk it up, shot, saved by Hankinson, and looking for some help, and it will go all the way around back to Fox. Another shot, opposite corner, goes to Erdman. Tries another one, oh, nearly caught Hankinson off guard, and it goes off his pad a couple of times, and will go back over to Bingham for the Zambronies. A lot of white jerseys around him, nearly got held up, and will be back over to the Zambroni zone as they will reset. Jesse Sharon will play to the right corner. Does he have enough speed though? As Alcolano will beat him there. It's back to Bingham though on the left circle. Will carry behind the net. Try to center up, knocked that way, but it's going to be, nope, it's going to be waved off by the touch of Harley Hankinson. And Dave Story getting double teamed. He's got to get that ball away. And nope, it's going to go back to Ryan Erdman. and tried to pass to Fox, but got his stick lifted. 2-on-2. Bingham, right circle, looking at Arcolano. Tries a shot, glove saved by Tribus. The other way they go. Farrell tried to get through, unable. Battle for possession. It'll go down to the left corner. Race for control will be Farrell, will be out Dave Story. Farrell tries to center up, couldn't get a shot off as Dragonette is looking for the hat trick. Kretzky trying to play around, but back it goes, and it's going to be Dave Bingham. But it's forced back, and try to clear it out. That's blocked by Farrell. Down behind the net, Farrell will pick it up again.
Wingers, watch your point!
Try to center up again, nobody there. Will be picked up by Dave Bingham for the Zambronies. And he will just clear it out. And it looks like the Zambronies want to get a change going. Corrigan. And that went off of Hecht, and it will come back on an offside. Back and forth they go. It's going to go to the depression. Hess tries to get to Hecht. Shot saved by Hankinson. Look out, open net, he scores! Looks like this one's going to go to Corrigan. That would make it his second of the game.
Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
Aiden Carroll is to get something started on the offense. It will be Michael Smith behind the net for the depression. Banks off the boards, tries to get to Hecht, and hits a roadblock. He'll go back to Mayers. Thomas Mayers trying to break through, unable, back to Hecht for the depression. Taking a poke check, good play to keep it in, but it's back to the depression. Right circle, looking at one, blocked. Corrigan will dump it to the right corner. Doyle will pick it up. Tries to clear, and is this one going to be... They're going to say no icing because it hit someone on the way. Mayers blocks it. Maybe a chance for... Nope, it's going to go back over to Hess, but the Zambronies are just going to dump it back on a forced offside. Waiting for everybody to complete the change. Hecht will just dump it on the opposite corner. Aiden Carroll for the Zambronies, looking at Fox. And we'll air it out, glove down. And a shot by Michael Smith, and went off a defending player, but just a little wide. Just outside the slot, and shoots it high into the corner. It will be Ron Hecht. Looking at a double team, tries to play back, but a good play by Thomas Mayers. Mayers crosses. Looking at his shot, that is blocked. And tries to clear again. And no icing here on another deflection. And Carroll once again. Is back over to Doyle. Play it back as the Zambronies make a change. Looking at Hecht. That's blocked by Carroll. Back, shot, pad save. That got partially blocked. Bill tried to clear it out. And Nowicki will hold on. Oh, turnover! And it's going to be held on by Tribus as Chris Martinez was looking at a chance. And the bench telling him, just shoot the ball. And that was won by Martinez, but it'll go over to Erdman for the depression. Okay, Cross giving him a few checks. Now is that going to be? Nope, I don't see a high stick anywhere. Glove down, and it will be in the glove of Tribus.
if I'm at the line, I feel like I'm getting chased up high. Probably wait up towards the middle and then try to get you coming out. Okay. Something like that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And back it goes to the depression, but it went off of Martinez. Cross tries one. That's blocked by Nowicki. Erdman tries to break through, but Story will pick it up for the Zambronies. Will play it intended to cross, and it'll be dumped back down, but it ends up in the bench. It'll come back. It should be coming back to the depression zone. And back to Coin. This face-off's become more and more critical as time goes on as that ball rolls wide. Over to Cross, looking at a block. Here's Story, backhanded to Cross, and that is blocked. And back the other way, looking at a 2-on-1. Tries to get through, unable, knocked away. It's Kevin Welch on the defensive end, and now he's going to have to face some more offense from the depression. Tries to cross over, unable to pick it up. Now we'll just dump it around. Farrell was trying to think wraparound as that shot gets blocked up in the air. Cross tries to clear, but it's back to Nowicki. He'll dump it around over to Dragonette.
Someone watch your point.
And looking to pin him up, but it's going to be, across the net, looking in the slot. As Dragonette still looking for the hat trick, and he'll take it behind the net, looking for some help. It'll be picked up by Cross, but knocked away. And back to Aquilano. Aquilano crosses over to Corrigan. He's looking for a trick. It's going to go instead to Farrell on the opposite corner. He tries a shot. That's a blocker save. And back over to Story. Tries to clear, but back to Corrigan. Another one. That hits the post. So far, the second period has been all depression. And an offside against the Zambronies. And it seems like nothing's been going their way.
I think we should change for this stuff. Stay behind the ball, Caleb.
At this point in the game, the Zambronies need a motivational boost. Going down 4-0, they need something to give them a jump start. Aiden Carroll backhanded up a little too far ahead, and the depression will try to backhand it up, and it will be picked up, leaves it for Fox, crosses. Looking at a shot, wide of the net. Heck will pick it up. Blocked by Kratzky. He'll play it around the boards. Doyle trying to steal it away from Hess, but Hess will try to go by the net. He's nearly pinned. Carroll trying to clear, they do, and this will be no icing, and they're going to race this one. Triva's thinking about playing it, but we'll leave it. And Bingham. Intercepted. Carroll tries a shot. Oh, they may have hit some sticks along the way.
Coming behind you.
Jesse Sharon, left corner, tries to center up. Getting double team, shot wide of the net. And Tribus covers.
Switch everything and get it. Stop it.
And back to Michael Smith for the depression. We'll try to play it up.
Good.
And couldn't quite hold it down. Kevin Welch tries to play it up. Nobody to pass it to. Has to give it away, and a save has to be made by Hankinson. Hex will play it back. Tries a wide angle shot. It goes to the opposite corner. Fox looking at one defender. Goes point. And a good block by Jesse Sharon trying to break through. Yeah, he doesn't quite appreciate the effort being made by the opposition as he tries to center up. Goes over to Kratzky. Tries a shot save by Tribus. Fox will play out to Coop Elias trying to break through. They do keep the line, but they gave it away, and it's going to go back down the floor. It'll be Dave Story. As both teams make a change, trying to play it off, and it's going to go back over to Corrigan. Corrigan passes right. Gets a return, knocked away by Story. Tries to pass again, another block by Story. And Story will pick it up. Tries to clear, nobody there. Tries a shot high of the net. Corrigan. A lot of possession time for the. Whoa, that goes between the legs! After the pressure, go up 5-0. So Tim Corrigan has now accumulated the hat trick, and so by C Division League rules, he is no longer allowed to score. And opposite corner, Aiden Carroll. And back over to Doyle. So far, nothing has been working as Thomas Mayers trying to fight off some defense. He's getting double teamed. And a shot block. Back to the point. Aquilano, Nowicki will play it over to Corrigan. Remember, he can no longer score this game. Erdman goes behind the net. Dragonette, who is close to his hat trick as well, tries a shot, rolls wide of the net. Erdman off the boards, back to Corrigan. He's got to pass it to somebody. Doyle tries to clear. And right now, it just looks like the clearing attempts are just a form of desperation from the Zambronies. This one goes for an icing. It seems like there's no coordination on the defense. They are just trying to pass it upwards with no sense of where anybody is at. And this is pretty much why the Depression have gotten so much possession time this period, as they're just going to let the clock run out. And so far, this game has been all Depression, 5-0 after 2. Third period just about ready. Right now, the Zambronies need some motivation here. Coming down 5-0 and only 14 minutes potentially in their season. And Dragonette drops to the Fox and went off a couple bodies, goes wide of the net. Well, we'll play it upwards to Coin, but has to deal with Dragonette. Can't break through. Back to Welch. Tries to get up. Unable. Back to Dragonette. Cross. We'll play it off the boards and back over to Aquilano. And he'll play it off. Can't quite control it yet. They were still offside at the time. He'll walk it up. And over to Caleb Cross. At least he intended to. Now a race with Aquilano. But Cross will get there first. Cross, back in the right circle, shot saved by Tribus, and he will catch it.
Yeah, dude, he did right at the stick and then went over the goalie and hit the drop. Yeah, I know. I even fucking squeezed to just drop in and bounce it.
Toss up, it'll be back over to Coin. We'll play back to Welsh. Hard shot, and it got tipped on the way, and it goes high. Centers, Coin tried to get one, couldn't get a clean shot off the boards, and now a 2-on-1. Farrell, all alone shot, and a save by Hankinson. Tries to center up, got interrupted as it's still behind the net. Farrell will pick it up, left circle, tries to center up, knocked away, back behind the net. Still looking for one, close-up shot, and a point-blank save by Hankinson from Kyle Fox. Now Caleb Cross on the 2-on-2 with Chris Martinez. He hasn't got much action this game. Back to Coin. And Coin just trying to fight off that defense. Over to Dragonette, has a collision with Martinez. Up in the air, everybody looking for it now. Tries center up, knocked away by Tribus. Nowicki tries to clear, unable. Welsh will play it over to Carroll. Just keeps it in. Tries a shot, bouncer wide of the net. And Martinez playing back the coin. Look out for Dragon End. Now we'll play back to Welsh. Tries shot, that's blocked. Clear down, nope. Still by Welsh. And that goes into the netting, and this will remain in the depression zone. Back to the point, unable to hold the line, now forced back. But Hess coming in. Bingham avoids the sweep check. Will go towards the outside. Centers up, that would have been a great chance, but here's a shot just wide of the net. They had an open chance, but the ball just wouldn't settle.
Good.
And back over to Mac Doyle.
One hard, Mac. Get on the board. Somebody get on the board for him.
Doyle, yeah, just avoids one man. Here's Bingham. Avoids Michael Smith, takes a poke check. Tries a shot, saved by Tribus. Here's another shot by Doyle, that's blocked. And down the floor, but this is an icing.
Nice job, guys. Keep the heat on. Keep the heat on.
And toss up, and it looks like it's going to go to depression. They've been winning a lot of those today. Up, center up, intercepted, and Heck couldn't quite settle it. Doyle, low roller, and it will be knocked away by Corrigan. Trying to look for an attack, but it goes a little too far ahead of him, and Doyle will play it upwards, intended for Kratzky, but it will be up to Michael Smith for the depression. He'll just play it off the boards and back over to Story. Banks it off. Sharon trying to break through. Can't get it through one man, and Story will have to finish the job. Off the boards, Michael Smith. Play it upwards, now a race between Hecht and Doyle, but he's going to have to watch for Hess behind him. And Story will pick up the assignment. Back, and a shot saved by Hankinson off the shot from Fox. Hess, shot wide of the net. Left corner. They hit the boards, and Fox gets it away and over to Hecht. Looking for a return, maybe. Yes, he'll give it to Fox. And now over to Hecht. He takes a shot wide of the net. And back across over to Kratzky. They will play it across to Bingham across the center line. Looking at one. Tries to go center. Left circle. Shot roller. And covered up by Tribus. And that one is straight behind the net. And right now the morale of the Zambronies is pretty much empty right now. And back across the line, and good play by Myers to keep it in, but it'll be back across the line. It'll be over to Kevin Welch. And fight for control. They will get it in, but back to Aquilano. We'll play upwards. It's Fox. Trying to look to split the D, but instead it gives a pass to Elias. It's an open Erdman, but wide of the net.
Come on, a little bit of pep in the step.
Aquilano. Backhands. Right circle. Interrupted. Zawalik tries to break through. Unable. Back down it goes, but it'll be picked up by Welsh. And Koopa Elias fighting for control, but has to deal with Thomas Mayers. Back to Nowicki, unable to hold the line, and he's forced to dump it. As we're halfway.
7 minutes, 7 minutes, let's go.
Everything you got.
Well, the bench is at least trying to get them jump started. They're gonna have to do it quickly though, because that's not a lot of time to score 5. And up it goes, and back over to Zambronies territory. Aiden Carroll upwards. And just fighting along the depression bench, looking for control. Pinning up, they're trying to get him to move, and who's going to get this one? Oh, is that going to be a high stick? I think it is. It looks like Kevin Welsh is going to go to the box high sticking. Yeah, that blade definitely came at least a good foot above his shoulders. So Kevin Welsh is going to serve 2 minutes. There's nothing going right.
You could make it a 6:24 penalty.
Back and forth and back to Aquilano. Aquilano passes right to Corrigan. Remember, he can no longer score this game. Here's a shot blocker save.
Yeah, guys, 20's maxed out on scoring.
And fight for control, and a roller over to Hankinson. He'll cover. Back to Dragonettes. We'll play it across over to Nowicki, but intercepted by Martinez. He'll clear it out, and now a race for control. Looks like Martinez will get there. Martinez. Yeah, what do you do in a situation like this? Down 5-0 with 5.5 remaining, short-handed. Try to cross over to Story. That misses wide of him. Dragonette tries to get it out, but this would go as an icing if they let it, and yes, it will. And so the power play unit forced back in their own zone. And we picked up by Hecht, taking a poke check from Martinez. Down to Hankinson. He'll try to lob it over to a teammate. He will, but has to deal with some forechecking, and Story will finish the job with about 15 seconds remaining in the penalty. Michael
Somebody
Smith backhands.
Okay. All right.
Hess.
Okay.
2-on-2. Crosses to Fox. And once again, Hankinson swats it. Here's Hecht. He scores! So 6-0 off the power play goal with only a second remaining on the power play. And of course, it's going to be a running clock for the remainder of the game. As Carroll, when that ball goes out of play, and they're going to send this one towards the center line. So Ron Hecht has been credited with the power play goal. And RJ Aquilano got the assist on that play as the depression. Right now their focus just finish the game. That's pretty much all they really have to do now. As this one goes all the way down, no icing here. Hankinson will drop it off. But looking at Hess, he's got to play it. And he'll play it up to Welsh. Going slowly, now across over to Coyne. Looking at Ron Hecht, Coyne over to Cross, can't handle it, and now they will play it back over to Hecht, up to Hess, looking at Welsh one-on-one. tries to backhand, unable to get it off. Now tries to, but it goes off of coin. And Hecht fighting him for it in the corner, but up to Chris Martinez for the Zambronies. Back and forth they go, and back across, and the depression are offside. Caleb Cross. The play upwards to Martinez, avoids Hecht, looking at two, but left the ball behind. And toss-up, who's got it? It's Cross for the Zambronies. Glove down, no hand pass. It'll be Hess. Gets through, trying to develop a 2-on-1. Tries a pass, but couldn't hit his man. Less than 2 remaining in this game. As Cross runs into traffic. And Corrigan will play it upward to Smith, and he'll finish the job going down the floor. 1:45 remaining in this game. So at this point, the Depression are going to move on to the Carolina Cup Finals for the C Division. And they will face either Mighty Viking Devils or Labatt Blues, which will be determined after this game. And did he toss his stick over there? Yeah, I thought he did, because if he did, that would have been a penalty, but the hand stayed down. And here's a shot, save, and the clock is going to continue to run. Yeah, because there actually is a penalty that you throw your stick, you're going to get called for it, but the refs didn't see it that way, so they let it go. But less than a minute remaining in the Zambroni season, as the Tropical Depression are going to be looking for a Carolina Cup. Remember, they had one back in the fall of 2016. They didn't get one in B Division last season. But if they do face Mighty Viking Devils, they'll be facing a tough opponent. Off the boards, Bingham tries to break through, unable, and they do tag up and play down the floor. 30 seconds remaining, and Hagenson just will come out and will make one more play over to Doyle. Off the boards, over to Nowicki. Fox, 15 seconds remaining, and we'll see if he'll just kill the clock. 10 seconds remaining, and now he'll get double teamed in the box, and they're really going at it now. Oh, they really want to send a message. And 2 seconds, and the Zambroni season is over. The Depression moves on to the Carolina Cup final, and we'll be facing either Viking Devils or Labatt Blues. But everything just went the Depression's way this game. So now they'll just sit on the bleachers and just await their opponent. In the meantime, we'll be back with a wrap-up. Everything just went to Depression's way this time around. Come away with a 6-0 victory. The hat trick from Corrigan, 2 goals for Dragonette, and of course a shutout from Jim Tribus. The Zambronies were just frustrated throughout the whole game. They just hardly had any possession or any good chances for that matter. So Zambronies are just going to have to take a few weeks off, and then they'll have to start fresh next season, and they'll try to make another run for another final. But in the meantime, the Viking Devils and the Labatt Blues will be starting their game shortly, which we'll report that to you as soon as that's done. But until then, this is Danny Wilson from XL Sports World. We'll see you next time around. The RSHL is supported by AllBlackHockeySticks.com, the stick of choice for many players of the RSHL. It is a very light and durable stick for only $89. AllBlackHockeySticks.com.